Hey friends, Dave here, fishing not working. And as you see, I'm not working. It's fantastic. But the problem is I'm not fishing either. That's not fantastic. So, next best thing to not fishing is thinking about fishing, right? Well, I've got a jig for you that I've been thinking about and how it came to me. I got a knee replaced 3 weeks ago, and I'm still on these painkillers. And when you're on painkillers, they give you weird thoughts, weird dreams. But this is something I kind of came up with. It's a little unique. I made a few similar to this, but not like this. So while I'm dry docked, I'm kind of fiddling around with making jigs, getting ready for spring. So look at this one. This is unique. Check this out. Unique material. You ever seen one of these? It's a bracelet from the dollar store in the kids aisle. A little rubber, silicone, whatever. I'm not sure what you call them. Now they are similar to these are squirmy worms that you can get on Amazon. And these squirmy worms, you can make trout fishermen. You make these salmon worms for trout fishing. Well, this is the material they make them out of. And you get them in a strip with quite a few on them. You can get 12 different colors for like $10 on Amazon. They call them squirmy worms. And that's really, it's just silicone worms. That's what this is. But this one here is unique. This is perfect for what we're going to do. Let me show you why. You can take these, find a spot you haven't been before, and pull them out. Come down here, cut them off, cut some of the base with them that they're connected to. And what you got is a squirmy worm, a little nub on the end, a little tail that when it drags through the water, it's going to flip like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab 3 of these. You can put on as many as you want, but I don't want to do any more than 3. Too much work. There's 2. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's 2. Let's get another one here somewhere. Come down here. Cut the base. Okay, so there's 3. That is the tail. Okay, let's get to making this. Watch this. Okay, so here's a jig. I put some black fingernail polish on it. I believe this to be an 1/8 ounce jig. I don't quite remember. Like I say, I'm on drugs. But here we go. We're going to dress the hook. And we'll use a little black thread. This is Unifloss, or Unithread, not Unifloss. I like using floss, but I don't think this is floss. It's pretty sturdy stuff. Okay. So the hard part of the whole jig is what we're about to do, and that is attaching these little tails. The idea is you want to keep them approximately the same length, if at all possible. And I like to get them like in 3 places, top, side, and bottom of the jig. So we'll pull them out to where I think they need to be, and then get a couple wraps on them. Now we can kind of adjust these as we go and spin them. As we turn clockwise, it tends to turn them over to that side. So if I get one set, I want to put a couple tighter wraps on it, try to hold it in place so it doesn't move too much on me. Okay, there's one. Next one. Let's see if we can do this. We'll get this side over here. Get it approximately the same length as the other one. And we'll tie it down also. Okay. Okay, so there's two. Let's see if we get lucky with the third one. There we go. Number 3. If you don't get these perfect, I don't know that it matters. One little bit. And just, if you need it to go away, just pull it that way as you tighten it. Okay. Cover up some of this stuff. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a body, which is nothing more than skirt material that you use for people who make lures. They come like this. They come like this. You can get them in different colors. I've had this for probably 20 years, if you can see that. It's just it comes in strips of, and you peel them off. But we're going to take this one. It's easier to use. You can use this bigger stuff. This is a little easier. And it gives you kind of a little bit different look than the big stuff. And I just lost it. Oh, underneath me. Maybe. Come here. Okay, we'll try this again. So we're going to take this, lay it across here, and tie it down. Okay. We're going to put a half hitch right here, so we don't have to worry about this string. Because we're going to spin this on, and we're going to take this. Let's get that out of the way. Put this up here and get it out of the way. Okay, so here we're going to put on our body. So basically, we're going to wrap this thing forward and back. And I'm stretching it not real tight, but kind of tight right now. And as you go, depending on what it looks like, you can go looser, tighter, whatever you like. How big do you want the body is how much you put on. You get a little careful when you get down here to the tail end of it, but kind of you get the idea. So, okay, let's just tie this off. Okay, here we go. Okay, that ain't going anywhere, maybe. Okay. Here is the next part. We've got our body done. I like having a little glitter on here. Glitter on anything that kind of have a little flash if it hits the sun. And this mess here is called flash. It's hard to keep it square, straight, and clean, but you can just take a piece of this off. And we wrap this in here. It's going to give it a little flash or a little shine. Something the sun's going to flash off of and catch the fish's attention. So let's just take this. We'll start the front because it's just easier. Pull it down to where we want. And we will throw another half hitch in here. Maybe. Whoop. Try this again. I'm struggling. Get her up close. There we go. Okay. This is a pretty easy part. Do not stretch this too tight. Just so happens it's starting there. Just kind of keep it semi-tight. You go over the body a little bit. As little or as much as you want, depending on how much shine you want. But right there is probably about all I want. Oops, lost it. Right there. Okay, let's tie this off. I think this is a little easier to do when you're not on drugs, but anyway. Okay, so far so good. Now, UV glue. This is the thick stuff. I have thin. I like the thin better. Thin's easier to use, but about out. So we're going to try this. UV glue. It's great stuff for all kinds of things, but it works. Okay. It's just a clear, similar to an epoxy. You know what I didn't do is I should have chopped that string off. Kind of getting ahead of myself. But let's just do this here real quick and then we'll cut things off. Let's try to get an even coat over the whole thing. Wherever you put this, it's going to turn rock hard. So let's get the string off of here. There's a little, if you can see that little piece hanging up there, we can cut that off. And it's stuck to it. Maybe, maybe not. What's going on here? Guess what? See what I did? Okay, if you have a failure like that, it's not the end of the world. What we do, we're just going to go around here, put this back on it. It's this little flash that came loose. We're going to drag this up here and tie it off again. Things like that do happen, believe it or not. Let us tie this off this time. Maybe I just didn't tie it off. I don't know. There's not much that can happen that you can't fix pretty easily, really. Okay, cut that off. Cut that off. A little flash that's a little too much. Cut that off. I got glue all over my scissors. Not cool. Okay. I think I got it. I got the thing covered in glue. So the next thing we do We didn't quite screw it up beyond repair. UV light, black light. This turns this glue rock hard in just a few seconds. So we just kind of hit this, and if it's not sticky when you're done, you know you got it. If it's a little tacky, tiny bit tacky, let's hit it a little more. This is really all there is to it. There's a tiny bit of sparkle in it, which will catch the sun, attract fish, I think. And this is it. Pretty simple. I got my 3 tails that kind of turned out all right. That are going to flip in the water as I'm pulling it through. So we pull it through like this, and the tails will be flipping behind it. A little sparkle, catch a fish's attention. I did use a black head. You could use a pink head. You could use any kind of head you want. White, whatever you got. Pretty straightforward. Easy to do. You can make a bunch of these pretty quick. And they catch fish. So, man, there's nothing better than catching fish on lures that you made. It's kind of fun. Besides that, if you got nothing else to do in the middle of winter, you're not fishing, you know this. Kind of relaxing. If you make so many mistakes that you get upset with yourself. Not a big deal. Hey, let's go fishing, okay? We'll see you next time. Take care, guys.
A line in the water and the rest just flows. 2-3 times a week the reel starts to spin. With a catfish so giant it'll pull me right in. The tug of the fight makes my whole heart race. A little slice of heaven in its peaceful close. 2-3 times a week the reel starts to spin. With a catfish so giant it'll pull me right in. The tug of the fight makes my whole heart race. A little slice of heaven in its peaceful place. No time cards, no meetings, just the pull of the tide. A fisherman's freedom, no worries to bite. The splash of the water, the real sweet sound. This is my glory where life's calm is found. I'm fishing, not working, no boss in my ear. Just me and my kayak and the water so clear. The sunrise, my witness, this life's what I chose. A line in the water and the rest just flows. I'm fishing, not working, no boss in my ear. Just me and my kayak and the water so clear. The sunrise, my witness, this life's what I chose. A line in the water and the rest just flows.